Just sink into your own breath. Go in, as Babaji used to say. As we go into this stillness, we enter the kingdom of heaven within us. We enter another world. Let us feel that holy silence filling this room with the silence of love. We are in the field of feeling and trust. It's not about doing, it's the being. As we sit in the radiance of our supreme selves, and we radiate that love, this room and the energy will be full. I've got some oud oil here, which is fabulous. It's come from Babaji's. I'm going to come round and bless you with some of it to start the evening off. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I'll make a start, just to bring the energy here. And remember Babaji. Beautiful oud oil. We have a journey. We travel to places. We gather together. We look in temples, hills, woods, each other, to find the self, to find our God self, the light within, the light of consciousness. And as a symbol of that light, we have candles here. And if Chrissy could light the candles, that would be wonderful. We've got 2 candles, so if Chrissy could light one. And if you would light the other one, Andrea. Thank you. Darling girls, thank you. Our 2 goddesses.
The light of the goddess. The softness and peace of the goddess.
Mm. Someone was saying, how do you find that? How do you find yourself? And then we were in the church today. Peter said something lovely, because the light came between the Christ on the cross and the resurrection. And it's the cross. Our difficult journeys which change us. The suffering, unfortunately. But through that journey of suffering, it's only you that can change yourself. We may have words that someone has said on the journey. We can be given a practice or joined together and have a practice like Kriya Yoga or Qigong. Have books, talks, thoughts, words, inspiration. But it's only yourself. It's only you that can change yourself. And we can't change anyone else, really. That flame is at the center of that candle, and that light is power and stillness held in that waxed candle. That light is not traveling anywhere, trying to find itself. It is. As we travel and we meet, and we part and we meet, we change. And the journey here, we were having breakfast together. And when the journey is happy, when we don't get caught up on something that irritates us, when we travel through and we arrive at the destination happily, we've changed. Sitting loose. For the personality is the gremlin, the mind, the thoughts, the what-ifs. When we just roll and we just go with the flow, when we don't keep trying to organize, when we don't keep trying to sort it out, when we're spontaneous, something happens. When you say yes, something happens. Darling Christine wanted to take us to the church today, the most beautiful church, and we all said yes. And we gathered there, the ones that had arrived earlier. And we travelled and arrived at the right time together. We went in a little, beautiful little sanctuary and lit candles to Divine Mother. And the place was empty. Divine plan. We went as a group to the church and we prayed to enter this sacred place. And the divine plan took over because we let go. Yes, there had been arrangements. Christine had made magnificent arrangements, but we gathered, but then a divine arrangement happened. As a prelude for today, as a prelude for this weekend, for the work, the divine work, this unimaginable intelligence of Supreme Mother, the feminine impulse of the creative force, the creative beauty, the creative power that we can tune into when we let go. And it's trust. And we trust all the time. We're on the plane and we trust the pilot's not going to crash the plane. We have a meal, we trust that we're not going to be poisoned. We gather today, we trust the lift is going to take us up. So just step into that trust of life. Supreme consciousness, the whole of creation, the divine beauty, And that is what you are full of. Full and beyond. You are that. We entered this beautiful church. We made a circle. We opened the circle and the Divine Mother came from the altar and entered. We closed the circle and she was in the circle with us, because on the inner planes they can come through and manifest. There are levels of consciousness, and the consciousness can come down to a more solid level and be with us. So that Goddess, Divine Mother, can come, definitely. And she blessed us. And we made the Grail with her there. And now we're here to make another Grail of love. And it's our hearts, our love, our light, our soul. And it sounds as though I'm saying it's an individual energy. Well, in a sense it is. Everybody's unique. You've got your own thumbprint, your own energy field, your heart, your way of doing it, your beauty, your resonance. And they're all expressing consciousness. So let us enter into that Grail now, into your divine heart, that wellspring of energy. Just breathe with that. Let that create harmony in you, harmony in your mind, harmony in every cell of your body, like twinkling stars of light, healing you, holding you, filling your mind with peace. As our mind is peaceful, so the expansion of our hearts touches who we're sitting by and embraces with love, touching, holding. Our auras expand and we make this wonderful Grail of light, our breath of love, here on the top of this mountain, forming this beautiful Grail on this wonderful crown chakra, glistening jewels of light. And from this Grail we arc, and like a rainbow bridge, we go across to the church over on the mountain, to the Grail there. And our love will fill this huge mountain, this rock. Our energy will pulse it. We will seed the energy here in Salzburg, where the song, the music of Mozart, the sacred sound will echo in Europe, the song of peace, filling Ukraine with peace, Russia with peace, calming the hearts and minds of man. Seeding this pulsing, strong pillar of light here. And as the church is filled with song, with services, with people coming, so the light will come and feed us here, and this will feed it there. This pillar, like a masculine energy, seeding the feminine of the church across the way. Together, this light of consciousness will fill Europe for peace. And this is what you are doing here this weekend. We have been training, working all these years, doing Qigong, Kriya, all these practices, all this learning, all this shedding, getting closer and closer to the greatest understanding that they are supreme beings. The consciousness of God in you. And now that consciousness is here with this group, earthing that light for humanity, for the world peace mission that Babaji put into place. Bhavananda, coming from Austria. I came from Cornwall. Yogananda from the Himalayas. You couldn't make it up. You couldn't write the script. And here we are, ready with this goddess light to put into action supreme consciousness for peace. Little did we know in 2009 when I came that here in 2025 we'd be here in Salzburg. We have been in Goldegg. We've been in Gurk. Been to many places with you, my loves, as I've travelled around with the Shigong Tagays. But now is the time. Now you're ready. Now you're working because you've surrendered. It's not your little minds of fear. It's not your little minds of thinking, how can I do it? It is surrender and trust to the supreme consciousness that is filling your hearts, your soul, your light, your might, your love, to come together, to seed this mountain, to be here. You were called and you came. You've been called ever since you're born. That's why you have been on the path all your life. And it's on our doorstep here. And so this beacon is not even about receiving it. It's the being that we are. Go in, go in. Your heart is full of this blazing light. And we are light. It's not something out there. It's not something up there. It's not something down there. We are. We are that one consciousness. But your soul is that seed which is holding it in your body to express it and to do the work in the world for God. And the feminine impulse puts it into action. The consciousness in action. And it is your beingness is the action, not our minds, because we get confused, because we can quickly go into an emotional response. And we can't do that play anymore. We are in the world of trust, supreme beauty, supreme harmony, the will of the supreme. We have surrendered to that. And it's taken a long time, a long time. As Babaji says, gradually, gradually. It takes a long time to let go. A magical thing is happening. A field of light. It's as though our hearts are like instruments. And in this field of cosmic ocean, of the cosmic ocean, it is as though we are instruments coming together. And at this moment in time, our hearts are being tuned to the resonance of Divine Mother. to the resonance of the goddess Meenakshi that we are working with this weekend. Parvati, Shiva, Divine Mother, Mary, all the mothers coming, feeling, being, the new age, summoning us, tuning us, filling this resonance within us. Like a song, a humming. The sound is vibrating into this rock and vibrating in the world like a sonic song. This weekend is building and strengthening our light bodies, our soul bodies, our God bodies, our goddess body. She was born in India, in Madurai, the third birth of Parvati there. When she came in her spirit, her soul came, or she came down into manifestation. They had an Agni fire for her, the king and queen. They wanted a child. The queen loved Divine Mother Parvati very much. And she answered her prayer and came and manifested as Meenakshi in Madurai. She came in fire. She was fire and manifested in a body, a physical body of a 3-year-old child. And her energy is here again for the new age to bring peace to the world. Her mantle from that light of consciousness of God, the goddess. If you feel like the Divine Mother, Mary, or any other goddess you work with, fair enough, that's all the same. And in this new age, it is the heart of creation, the softness of love. So let us just start with this feeling now. In our hearts, this softness of love. Whether you're a man or a woman, it's the balance. You just happen to be working with the feminine, but it's really just all the same. But feel that softness of love. That wonderful pale pink that I have in this shawl, for me, is the softness of love. The tenderness of love. The sharing of love. The caring of love. Without a result. It is the beingness of love. And you are good enough. You don't need to deny it anymore. You don't need to judge yourselves anymore. And you don't need to judge other people anymore. We'll let go and be. And it's this impulse that will fill this world and this grail. I have a photograph of her. And I'll put her on the altar. Her energy is to do with her eyes. She healed with her eyes, talked with her eyes. Was on a journey to India last year with Sel when we went to India. And it was on that journey that this came to light about here in the world, her mission here in the world, her presence. We always want to make it a personal thing, but it's a cosmic thing with her. It's like the Archangel Michael was a galaxy. It's her consciousness that will bless you. And each one of you has your own facets, your own beauty, your own understanding, your own qualities, which she will magnify and help you with, strengthen you with. Your goddess self, your God self. So gradually, over the weekend, we'll have awareness of that. As we sleep, something will happen. As we're together, something will happen. There's a very big temple in Madurai. And we're very lucky because the divine timing was that we had to get to Madurai. And unfortunately, I was ill. So on the last hour of the last day, we ended up in Madurai before we flew home. And as the divine plan had it, once a year, the statues of her and her husband, who was Shiva, that are in the temple of Madurai are taken down and put on these wonderful, what are they, Simon?
Wagons.
Yeah. And they take her down and they take him down and they put her on a wagon with flowers and up high, and the men push this beautiful statue of her all through the streets and all through Madurai. It's the only time she's taken out of the temple, and thousands of people go there to have blessings from this beautiful statue. And we just happened to be there at that moment, and we were standing there, and it was right there in front of us, as close as this. All this taken down and put on that, wasn't it, Selwyn?
Mm-hmm.
They were both put with the rose petals all thrown all over her and all over the canopy and everywhere. And then they were taken for all the crowds to see and bless. Because as we gather and people gathered in these holy places, through their love and devotion, the energy of that being comes and blesses. That happened in Maria's she came there, didn't she? And she came again today. So she's coming. This goddess energy is coming. It's marvelous. So let her come to you. Feel her come to you. Feel her hold you, love you.